Hi everybody, Joe Conroy here in front of the new office for Hartford Retirement Planners. Super proud of the office that we've built, so come on in, we're going to show you around and inside and why we're so proud of this building. We're located at 510 South Main Street. We're super proud of this sign. It's as big as the town would allow us, and for any locals to Bel Air, Looney's is just 2 blocks north that way. And we have this thing lit up at night, which, let's talk about the lights on the outside for a second. We've got a lot of them. There's over 50 exterior accent lights underneath the soffits, on the columns, the magnolia tree, the sign, you name it, we've got it. The 45 soffit lights that we have are individually controlled, and each one can display up to 16 million different colors. Is it overkill? Absolutely. Are we super happy with it? Of course. So why would we do that? Well, we can light it up, red, white, and blue for 4th of July. We can do orange for Halloween. We can have flashing red and green lights around the holidays. It's just something fun, and we hope that the rest of the town enjoys it as they drive by. One of our must-haves with the new office is easy parking. We don't want our clients or potential clients trying to navigate through a parking garage or down busy one-way streets. So we put a big open parking lot, plenty of space, easy to find, easy to get in and out of. It was super important to us. Not one of the more exciting parts, but definitely one of the more important parts of the office. It was super important to make this nearly 100-year-old building accessible to those that have mobility challenges, which is why we installed this lift, and we're super proud of it. So as you enter the lobby of Hartford Retirement Planners, the goal for this room is to create a warm, inviting environment. In order to do that, we did a couple of different things. We have warmer natural elements and textures on the wall and the floor. We also have a lot of live plants, which I think are just a nice touch, including our Charlie Brown lemon tree, which we ordered online and just didn't quite live up to expectations. You also have the main sign that greets you, knowing that you're exactly where you're supposed to be, and then leading into either one of the conference rooms or the kitchen. So here we're in the break room / really kitchen of the building. One of the cool features we did was the espresso machine, and we've got our customized glass coffee mugs. So we're trying to elevate the experience for clients and potential clients that come in, and quite frankly for us too, we get to enjoy it as well. One of the big things that we are super proud of is our culture, and at the root of that culture is family. So we really consider our clients, our family, and the team of Hartford Retirement one big family as well. And what every family needs is a comfortable gathering space where we can meet, connect, and plan for a comfortable future. So when it comes to planning for your future, this is probably where it's going to take place. This is the main conference room in our office. So we took a lot of attention to detail with the coloring. We did a lot of thought into creating a warm, relaxed environment. We've got these light fixtures, the Knoxville gray, which is the paint color. A lot of people ask us about that. And this whiteboard. So we're drawing out your plan here. And one of the things that I think is so cool about this is we saved original 2x4s that are over 100 years old, and we repurposed them into the frame of the whiteboard. I think it's a really nice touch that pays homage to the history of the building and also creates a nice aesthetic place to plan out futures. One of the other features that I want to bring up is the big TV that we have here. We always get a lot of fun comments about it, but it's with a purpose. It's not just a guy thing. So we want the numbers to be big and clear so that you can clearly see the financial plan. Pun very much intended. But if you have a smaller TV, you're squinting, these numbers can be small, and sometimes we've got eyeballs that aren't as young as they used to, so we want to make it a more comfortable setting where you can clearly see things, and it's very easy and convenient for folks that come and plan with us. So we're in our second conference room, and this one is a little bit more relaxed, right? So the theme we wanted here was kind of somebody's living room, a little bit more comfortable setting. You may notice behind me, we've got the exposed brick. We try to bring out the history of the building every chance we got, and that brick was so cool, we had to keep it. We have the same capabilities, a big TV, but this just isn't quite the same formal atmosphere as the first conference room. So real quick, here's a funny story about this shelf, and we've got some items on a different shelf. Mike Crumley and I went to HomeSense, and we already built the furniture. We had to put stuff on it. And we were like fish out of water in HomeSense. So if you can picture it, Mike and I have a cart, and we're walking around, and we're picking up items like whatever this is, saying, do you think this would look good? We probably should have brought our significant others, but let us know in the comments how you think we did. We're pretty proud of some of the things that we picked. So we were so intrigued with the history of this building, we wanted to preserve as much of it as we could. So this was hidden behind plaster. When we pulled it all apart, we saw this beautiful brick, and I knew we had to keep it and show it off. So we've got the track lighting on the top, casting some nice shadows. There's no fireplaces in the building, so I think this went down to the basement, a boiler or a flue. If you know where this typically was used in the 1920s, please let us know, but we just think this is so cool. So one of the things we get asked a lot of questions about is this piece of wood. What is it? Why is it sitting on top of the wall? So this is one of the 2x4s that we found when we pulled this whole place apart, and I just thought it was so cool we had to put it on display somewhere. We've got the original nails, and underneath, half of it is covered in bark. I just thought that was so cool. The wood, this was from a tree that was growing in the 1800s. Again, the property is close to 100 years old today. And I just thought between the bark and the history of this wood, we had to do something with it, so here's where it is. So where I'm standing right now is in the new part of the office. So the office was built in 1925 for the Bosley family, who lived there until 1985, when business partners Susan and Helen bought it, who eventually sold it to me in 2021. I guess that makes me the third owner of a almost 100-year-old house. Kind of cool, maybe not. So where I'm standing right now is the back wall of the original structure. Everything behind me is brand new. It was super important to us as we went through the renovation process that we blended the old with the new so it looked like one seamless building. From a business standpoint, it kind of fits our old world values with new ways and technology of doing business, blending the best of both. Hopefully we've accomplished that with this renovation. So here we are in my office. I want to point out 3 unique features that I think make it interesting. First is I somehow was able to keep track of the first dollar I ever made as a financial advisor. Made it through a couple of different office moves, some house moves, but here it is, and I'm proud to display it. The second feature is the cathedral ceiling. So originally this office only had a 7.5 foot tall ceiling. Talked to the contractors, they came up with a creative solution. They were able to put a support beam all the way through, raising the roof. But even more interesting is they used the ceiling joists of the original building and wrapped that support beam to give it that historical feel, and it's a really cool touch. But the third and quite possibly coolest feature of the entire office building is this bookshelf, which is actually a secret door. I got talked into doing a bathroom off of my office, and I said if we're gonna do that, we might as well make it a secret door and just send it over the top. It's money well spent because it puts a smile on my face and everybody seems to get a kick out of it. It could quite possibly be the worst kept secret door. I love to share it with everybody that comes through. So if you followed along with our 2-year journey to buy, renovate, and complete this project, thank you so much. That's a tour of our office, 510 South Main Street in beautiful Bel Air, Maryland, home of Harford Retirement Planners. And as always, thank you for watching.